I remember one night into this, like maybe a couple months into it, I remember standing on a curb, and I still remember, like, it's like June weather. It's like dripping, the Midwest, like all hot. I'm like dying, like sweat down my back, my shirt soaked. I remember I probably worked 12 hours a day and I'd made zero sales. And I remember sitting there thinking like, oh man, I'm just a failure. Like I barely got married. I had a kid on the
Mm.
way, and I was going to have to go home and tell my wife at the time, like, hey, we don't have enough money to pay rent in like 3 weeks.
Mm.
We're going to have to move in with your parents. Like I was going to be one of those guys that had to move into the with the in-laws and live in the basement.
Yeah.
And I remember that I felt like just broken as a man. And I started thinking like, maybe selling just wasn't for me. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If you're listening to me, on here, you might have felt that way yourself. And I remember something that night, a very unique thing happened to me. I remember the sales manager pulled up in the white van and we all got in and he plugged in a Tony Robbins CD. 20 years ago, people were
Mm.
listening to CDs, in case everybody don't know what a CD is. And and Tony said something that changed everything for me. He said, and I might be butchering it, but he said most people fail for the simple reason they don't learn the right skills necessary to succeed. They don't learn the
Mm.
right skills. Now, he went on to say that everybody is taught skills, but the people who fail are the ones who are not taught the right ones. And that was like a new concept for me. It was like a light bulb went off. It was like the heavens opened up, and just like shined down at me that maybe what the company was training me, what I was learning from what I call the old sales gurus, maybe they just weren't the right skills, right? Maybe they were just outdated and didn't work very well anymore. So I had to commit to myself that I was going to have to learn the right skills. And that's really what got me started on that journey.